Hi, today's topic is how to remove negative thoughts in less than 15 minutes. Can we really remove negative thoughts? In fact, I saw some videos where they talk about how they remove the negative thoughts. Many people are talking about many solutions, but I thought it is more about the internal part. It is not the external part or the external side. It's more the internal side. So when I talk about the negative thoughts, what are negative thoughts basically? See, negative thoughts are basically more of your past bad memories, your past setbacks, business losses, failures, rejections. When I say failures, it could be in academics, it could be in your career, it could be in your interviews, or sexual harassments, the childhood, or even during the teenage, or some relationship problem. If you see these are all connected to the emotions. So this gets registered deeper in your subconscious mind. Though we may not think about it, many times we go back to that incident. Many times, knowingly or unknowingly, we remember that in our life. As I always keep saying, we are all energy beings. The moment you think about that, the moment you think about that bad incident in your life, what happens? What's your vibration? Immediately you start to vibrate at negative vibes. So I always keep saying, the moment you vibrate at negative vibes, you attract negative. And if you attract negative, your results are negative. Your actions are negative, your results are negative. So what actually happens? These are somewhere what we say is it's called patterns. Sometimes you will experience this. A person who went through business failure will come across the same kind of business failure. A person who came across some kind of rejections, maybe in the career, in the relationship problem, will have the same kind of experience. It's like the same thing repeated. Yes. And this is what we say is patterns. Unless we don't remove that from your subconscious mind, you will be the same person always. And can this affect my health? 100% it can affect your health. It can affect your health, it can affect your career, it can affect your business, it can affect your relationship. I'm talking about one negative thought, one negative aspect of your life, one negative incident in your life can affect everything. Yes. And in fact, I brought many people out of this kind of negative conditioning. The beauty is in less than 15 minutes. Yes. So this is where I'm going to talk about. In fact, I have more proofs to share this. Many people ask me in what way your audio tracks got changed, because I always talk about some audio tracks which we give and we just say keep listening to the audio tracks, and they say, in what way this will change my life? Okay, I have some proofs to show to you. Okay, so let me just show you here. For example, this is some water with some ink. Let us imagine this is a negative mind or negative condition. See, this is what you are, suppose. If I keep this glass of water, this ink glass of water, under a tap, flowing water, what happens? As and when the fresh water is being filled again and again, a point will come wherein slowly all the bad or all the negative thoughts or all the ink will move away, okay, and there will be fresh water into this. So what actually happens is, from here this water turns to something like this. The water turns something like this. Okay, so still it is not completely clear. I keep adding on more and more water. What happens? Slowly, all these negative things or all the blue ink completely leaves, and what do you have? What you have is, you have a clean water. Right? So this is one experiment which I want to share to you and say this, that when you keep on listening to this music tracks which I am giving to people on a regular basis, it's like what I keep saying is, it's a mind exercise. It's a mind exercise. Okay? So as I always ask people, If you don't work out, if you don't physically work out, what actually happens? You're not physically fit. So if you do some physical exercise, you become physically fit. Similarly, my question is, if you don't do this kind of mental exercises, what actually happens? You are not mentally fit. So you are not active. You never become active. Because mind is the one major area which controls everything, and that is what you are today. I always keep saying you are the result of your thoughts. So if my thoughts are negative, my life is going to be negative. So if my thoughts are positive, my life is going to be positive. I'm not trying to change everything outside, I'm trying to change everything within me. Very simple. I need not to go and try to change people around me. I need to change everything within me. As I keep saying, I become the light. When I become the light, there is no darkness around me. So when I become positive, there is no negative people around me. There are no negative energies around me. And I can see a lot of progress in every area of my life. And that's what we talk about. Okay, the second experiment which I talk about is another person called Dr. Moto. In fact, I already spoke about him in one of my previous videos, The Power of Words. An experiment which I shared, an experiment also of this particular person. Here also I want to share an experiment by Dr. Moto which he had done on water molecules. So what he did, you can just watch this video. He has taken some water and spoken some words on it and put some music on it. And when this particular water molecules hear to this kind of words, what happens? Watch this. Now, what did you see in this video? You are like amazed, right? Just by saying some positive words, the water molecules becomes a crystal form. But when you say some bad words, the same water molecules change into completely a deformed structure. Yes. And what I want to say to everyone is, we as human beings, okay, we have more than close to 70% of water. 70% of water is in our body. So by listening to right words, by listening to right kind of even like music tracks which I am giving in Rapid Mind Power, what actually happens is your structure is completely changed. The water molecules is completely different. It's a different pattern altogether. And because of which what actually happens? Sicknesses leaves us. You will not be sick anymore. Yes, in fact one lady called me and said, I had a serious back pain problem. In fact I used to wear belt. But after listening to your programs, I don't know where the back pain has gone. In fact, I mean, seriously speaking, I never did anything for the back pain. I never spoke anything for the back pain. And this is the beauty about it. Okay, what actually happens is these are all energies. If you can understand this how much of importance is. My urge is like everyone should listen to this kind of tracks. Everyone should listen to this tracks which I am trying to give to people, because it has changed many people's life. In fact, as I keep saying, it is not only pertaining to one area. It is not only on business. It is not only on relationship. It is not only on your money. It is not only on your health. The moment you listen to this kind of tracks on a regular basis, you completely become a different person. In fact, you can achieve more than whatever you are today. In fact, I always keep saying in my businesses, I have taken many businesses 1,000 times. Why? Because the person completely changes the energy within him. When the moment the person is changing the energy within him, he need not to go behind any kind of business. He need not to go behind the relationship. He need not to go behind his health. He attracts everything towards him. And that's what we do. Okay, as I keep saying, our program is online program. You can be anywhere in the world, and we'll try to find out where are your blocks. Because some things which we need to do a session, where we do a session, we try to find out. We remove the old patterns, we remove the old thoughts from your mind, and program you for what you really want to achieve in life. So when you do that, you can see the transformations actually happening in your life. And one more thing which I want to add here is, It's not only to you. Through this, can I reprogram another person? 100% yes. And I just want to share one more testimony here. In fact, one other person called me and said, just some few days before, and said, in fact, he took a session some 1 month before. He said, the reason why I took him a session is like, I wanted to improve my business, but there are some situations in my family which was disturbing me, and because of which I was not able to progress in my business. So one of the reasons what he said was, my father was a drunkard, and we lost him because he was drinking a lot. And I was also, I used to drink before, but in between I stopped drinking. And there was one of my brother who used to advise me not to drink. But today the same brother is drinking heavy. Every day he drinks, and we have given a lot of treatments for this, for his addiction. Nowhere we could get solution. And because of which, that is also disturbing me. And that is also disturbing because he has got little children, okay, small children. And if anything happens to him, who will take care of his family? So this is a big concern which I got. So I said, can I program for your brother through you? He said, he was not able to believe it. This will work. But some few days before, he called me and said, after the session, next day, yes, his brother drank completely, to the core he drank. But after that day, that is from the second day onwards, he stopped drinking completely. And it's more than close to 1 month, and he has never touched the drinks. Can you believe this? Yes, this is what we are into. I'm not talking about just drinks. It could be on any area. And that's the beauty about Rapid Mind Power. So, it is not only about programming you. You can even program your closed ones on the positive side. Again, it's purely on the positive side. This is where we are into. So if you feel that, Stanley, I need this particular program, please do call us. My numbers are flashing here. And as I always keep saying, if you're new to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you're new to my Facebook page, please be a part of my Facebook live programs. And I always keep saying is, please share this video to as many people as you can, so that this videos can have an impact on somebody's life. Again, Wilfred Stanley signing off from Rapid Mind Power. Bye. Thank you. Have a great day.